In this video, I want to go over the skills of manipulating decimals. My focus is multiplying and dividing decimals. Okay, so let's start by multiplying two decimals. Okay, so if the question is, say, 0.3 times 0.03. So, well, it's a good skill, or it's a good method to change this as a fraction. Say 0.3 is same as 3/10, and 0.03 is 3 out of 100. Okay, now so this decimal has been changed into fraction. So when you're multiplying fractions, you simply multiply the top and the bottom. So this is same as 3 times 3 over 10 times 100. So this is same as 9 out of 1000. And 9 out of 1000 as a decimal is 0.09. Okay, so let's check this on a calculator. So this is my simple calculator. So you got 0.3. This is the star key times 0.03, which is 0.009. And this is how you do without a calculator. Okay, so let me do one example of division now. Say question 2 is, say the question is, say 3 divided by 0.3. So here, when you're dividing, before I show you the next step, I want to show you a skill that you can do, a skill that you need to understand in division. Say, let me give an example. Say, 24 divided by 2 is 12. Okay, so we know the answer is 12. So if suppose I change this, I times this by, say, 2, and this becomes 48, and I also times this by 2. So that is, this is 22 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So now if you divide 48 by 4, that will also give you 12. So in division, if you make something bigger, this is called the divisor, this is called the dividend, the first number bigger by 2 times, and if you make the divisor bigger by 2 times, the answer will be the same. Let me give you one more example. Say, let's take small numbers. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So let's make this, say, 5 times bigger. If you make this 5 times bigger, so this is 30. And if you make this 5 times bigger, this becomes 15. And 30 divided by 2, sorry, 30 divided by 15 is also 2. So now I want to make this, I want to change this into 3. So what should I multiply this by? So, well, 0.3 times 10, 10 times bigger. If I want to make this 10 times bigger, I have to make this also 10 times bigger. So this is same as 30 divided by 3. And 30 divided by 3, you know the answer is 10. So here you can write the answer is 10. So let me show you both 3 divided by 0.3, which would be 10. And I don't need to show you 30 divided by 3 would be 10. But let me show you both so that you believe me or understand. So 3 divided by 0.3 equal, that's 10, or 30 divided by 3, this dash stands for division, that's also 10. Okay, so let's now, question 3, let's move on to, again, say multiplication. So that is 2.356 times 3000. Now these are skills you need to know how to do without a calculator. So this is same as 2.356 is same as 2356 out of 1000. And this 3000 I'm going to write as 3 times 1000 over 1. So as I told you, when you're multiplying decimals, you can multiply the top numbers and the bottom numbers. So 2356, 2356 times 3 times 1000 divided by 1000. So it's a good practice to change the whole thing as a fraction. So this 1000 and this 1000 can be cancelled. So what you got is 2356 times 3. So let's do it without a calculator. 2356 times 3. So this has become a neat multiplication. So I'm using the algorithm. So 6 times 3 is 18, remainder 1. 15, 16, remainder 1, 9, 10, remainder 1, 7068 is the answer. So let's check this. Cancel 2.356 times 3000. The star is times 7068. So the answer is right. So the answer is 7068. Okay, so what happens? Let me take now division. Question 4 is division. So we want to do 15 divided by 0.02. So I want to change this into neat number. I want to change this into 2. So this is 2 is how many times of 0.2? Well, that's 100 times. Okay, so let me show you that. You can check that. 0.02 times 100 gives you 2. So if you make this 100 times bigger, this has also to be made 100 times big. Okay, so this is 1500 divided by 2, which is 750. So this would also be 750. So let me show you both on a calculator. So 15 divided by 0.02 equals 750, and 1500 cancel. 1500 divided by 2 is also 750. Okay, now let's move on to again division or multiplication. This is a 2.35 times 1.2. So I always like to change the decimals into fractions. So this is 235 out of 100, and this is 12 out of 10. So now you have to just multiply the top numbers. So this is 235 times 12 over 100 times 10. Okay, so I have to do the top multiplication. So let me do the algorithm. I know the top 12 times table. So I'll go 12 times 5 is 66. 12 times 3 is 36 plus 6 is 42. 4 remainder. 12 times 2 is 24, and 24 plus 4 is 28. So this is 2820 over 1000. But this should be 10. Yeah, this is 1000. So I'm going to do this the same as 2820. Okay, so can I write like this? So this is 282 times 10 over 100 times 10. So this 100 gets cancelled. So this is 282 divided by 100, which is 2.82, which is 2.82. So let's confirm this on the calculator. So if you just know how to change the decimals into fractions, you can do any type of multiplication. So 2.35 times 1.2. The answer should be 2.82. So answer is